Have you noticed the winters feeling a little less sharp? Perhaps the summers seem to stretch on, hotter and longer than they once did. The world you and I have known is changing, slowly but surely. It is not just a feeling, it is a reality that scientists can measure. This change has a name: global warming. It simply means our planet is steadily getting warmer. This is not some distant, abstract idea. It is happening now, touching the lives of people, the survival of animals, the very land beneath our feet. We must understand why this is happening. We must face this truth, not with fear, but with knowledge and the will to act. The reason for this warming lies in the air that surrounds us, the greenhouse effect. Think of the Earth wrapped in a blanket of air. The sun shines down, sending warmth to the surface. Some of that heat naturally bounces back towards space. Our atmosphere traps a portion of that escaping heat. That trapped heat keeps the planet at a comfortable temperature for life. This is a natural, vital process. Without it, Earth would be frozen and desolate. The problem today is our blanket has become too thick, trapping too much heat. Human activities over the last century have been adding extra gases to the atmosphere. These gases are like adding another layer to the blanket. As more heat is held close to Earth's surface, global temperature rises. This is the heart of the problem. A natural process that supported life for millennia has been pushed out of balance. The gentle warmth that nurtured life is intensifying into a fever. Understanding this imbalance is the first step toward restoring our world's health. This is not a complicated puzzle reserved for experts. It is a simple story of cause and effect. We change the composition of our atmosphere, and the atmosphere is changing our climate. The signs are everywhere, from the smallest insects to the vast polar ice caps. Every corner of our planet is responding to this increase in warmth. The challenge ahead is to reduce the emissions thickening our atmospheric blanket, and to live in greater harmony with the natural systems that have sustained us for so long. The task is great, but it begins with this simple, clear understanding of our warming world. So, what are these activities that are adding so many heat-trapping gases to our air? A primary source is the burning of fossil fuels. For well over a century, our societies have been powered by coal, oil, natural gas. We use them to run our cars, run our buses, generate electricity for our homes and cities, power the factories that make the goods we use every day. When these fuels are burned, they release enormous amounts of a gas called carbon dioxide, or CO2. This gas is a major contributor to the thickening of our atmospheric blanket, and it can linger in the air for hundreds of years, continuing to trap heat long after it is released. Another significant cause is the clearing of our world's great forests, a process known as deforestation. Trees are magnificent living things that play a crucial role in keeping our atmosphere in balance. They breathe in carbon dioxide, using it to grow, and in doing so, they remove it from the air. When we cut down vast areas of forest, often to make way for farming or development, we lose this vital natural service. Not only does this mean more CO2 is left in the sky, but often the trees are burned, which releases all the carbon they had stored straight back into the atmosphere. Protecting our forests is therefore one of the most important things we can do for the climate. The way we farm the land also contributes to the problem. Modern agriculture, which is essential to feed our growing global population, can release powerful greenhouse gases. Livestock, particularly. As the Earth's temperature continues to rise, we are witnessing profound changes across the globe. One of the most visible effects is the melting of ice. Greenland ice sheets are shrinking at an alarming rate. Antarctica ice sheets are shrinking at an alarming rate. Himalayan glaciers are shrinking at an alarming rate. Andean glaciers are shrinking at an alarming rate. This melting ice flows into our oceans. Sea levels are rising steadily. Millions in low-lying coastal communities face this now. Small island nations face this now. This is a present danger, not a future threat. Flooding is becoming more frequent. Homes and land are at risk of being lost. As we have seen, the greenhouse effect itself is not the villain of this story. Well, in its natural state, it is our planet's greatest ally. This delicate process is what makes Earth a habitable, thriving world. Frozen emptiness of Mars, searing heat of Venus. A collection of gases in our atmosphere works together to perform this life-sustaining function. Water vapor, the most abundant, rises as evaporation from oceans and lakes. It is a powerful part of the natural greenhouse effect, helping keep Earth warm. Carbon dioxide, or CO2. For millennia, it cycled naturally, released by volcanoes, animal respiration, and absorbed by ocean's plants. It helps maintain the planet's temperature. Since the Industrial Revolution, burning fossil fuels has released huge extra amounts of CO2, overwhelming natural sinks. This is the main driver of the enhanced greenhouse effect, thickening our atmospheric blanket and trapping too much heat. Methane, or CH4, less abundant than CO2, but much more powerful at trapping heat in the short term, over 80 times more potent over 20 years. Human sources: agriculture, livestock, rice paddies, and decomposing waste in landfills. The evidence is clear. The challenge of global warming can feel immense, even overwhelming. The problems we have created, burning fossil fuels, clearing our forests, have set our planet on a dangerous course. The consequences, rising seas, more extreme weather, are already being felt around the world. It is easy to feel a sense of despair, but we must not. Instead, we can choose to see this as a moment of great opportunity, a chance to work together to build a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable world. The solutions are within our grasp. We must transition away from the fossil fuels that have powered our past and embrace the clean energy of the future. The power of the sun, the power of the wind. By investing in solar panels, wind turbines, and other renewable energy, we can power our lives without polluting our atmosphere. Governments can lead the way. Businesses can drive change. Individuals can drive change. We must also become better stewards of the natural world, protecting existing forests, planting new forests on a massive scale. Every tree planted is a small but powerful act of hope. We can change our farming practices to be gentler on the land, reducing methane, reducing nitrous oxide. In our own lives, we can make choices that collectively make a huge difference. Reducing waste, recycling materials. Being mindful of our consumption. This is not a burden for a few, but a responsibility shared by all. Every small action multiplied by millions creates a powerful force for change. Use public transport, walk more, cycle more, adjust diets toward more plant-based foods, talk to friends and family about what is at stake. The Earth is our only home, teeming with life. It has sustained us for our entire existence. Now it is our turn to care for it. Let us move forward not with fear, but with calm resolve and a shared hope for the future.